Shalom. Kahlo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the men of great millstone, where I learned this truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Agua, the Akim on the highways and byways doing his work. And last but not least, the elect. This is another video coming at you, and going to entitle this, What people on the earth would be the poor? What people on the earth would be the poor people? And something in that nature. I'm just trying to through the scriptures get you to understand who are considered the poor people, and the poor people are considered to be the people of the Most High, because the scripture said that his people would be in poverty. Oh boy, Salakia. All right, so let's get the name of poor. Let's get the name of poor. Psalms 10 and 2.
Strong's H 6041. Ani.
I need.
Ani.
And what does that mean? Because we don't all know that, but you should understand and know that the scriptures are twofold. The scriptures have different meanings for words. It may mean one thing in the Old Testament and something in the New Testament, or something in the Apocrypha could be different. But the poor, afflicted, the humble, the wretched, the needy, the weak, the lowly, the humble. So this is the definition of poor in the Old Testament. And let's get the definition of poor in the New Testament. Just for understanding, you know what I mean? Go to the Greek scripture here. And what is that word? Okay, I'll go to here we go, Matthew 5 and 3. And
Strong's G 4434. Tochas.
Tohas means poor. And it means reduced to beggary, begging, asking alms, destitute of wealth, influence, position, honor, lowly, afflicted, Christian virtues and eternal riches, helpless, powerless to accomplish an end, poor, needy, lacking in anything. So that's what you got for poor. So now that we got the understanding of what the word poor means, let's get some scriptures. Oh goodness, excuse me. Let's see. Ecclesiastes 5 and 8. And it reads, Salakia, did you just see that just came on my news feed? Check this out. Ebola. Listen. Let's just touch on this real quick. The Spirit just had me just to touch on it real quick. Ebola-like virus causes bleeding from eyeballs, spreads to United States. What the hell? I'm gonna read it just a little bit, and let me get back to what I was doing. And an Iowa resident died from an Ebola-like disease, rarely seen in the United States, according to state officials. The Iowa Department of Health and Human Services announced the death of an unidentified middle-aged individual who caught Lassa fever during a recent trip to West Africa on Monday. Preliminary tests were presumptively positive for Lassa fever. However, the United States Centers of Disease Control and Prevention is still working to confirm the person's diagnosis. So let's get Lassa's fever. What is Lassa's fever? What is Lassa fever? Boy, Lassa fever, also known as Lassa hemorrhagic fever, is a type of variole fever. Caused by Lassa virus. Many of those infected by the virus do not develop symptoms. When symptoms occur, they typically include fever, weakness, headaches, vomiting, and muscle pains. Oh shit. Most of America got that problem, right? Lassa fever kills in Iowa. Oh, okay. It says this Lassa about 100,000 to 300,000 cases of Lassa fever and 5,000 deaths related to Lassa fever occur in West Africa each year. So when this man went out to West Africa, he got the disease. All right, Ecclesiastes 5:8, and it reads, "If thou seest the oppression of the poor, you all know that the poor is the lowly, the meek, and violent prevention of judgment and justice in a province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they." Who is the highest of the highest? The Most High, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Moreover, the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. Let's get it in the NLT. It says the futility of wealth. Don't be surprised if you see a poor person being oppressed by the powerful, and if justice is being miscarried throughout the land. For every official is under orders from higher up, and matters of justice get lost in red tape and bureaucracy. Even the king milks the land for his own profit. Very true. Let's get 1 Samuel 2:8. 1 Samuel 2, and I'm going to read it in NLT. He lifts the poor from the dust and the needy from the garbage dump. He sets them among princes, placing them in seats of honor. For all the earth is the Lord's, and he has set the world in order. That's what he's going to do. He's going to set the world in order when he sent his son, Yahushua. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on Yahushua. Psalms, like 10:2. And it reads, The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. There's Esau. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So the scriptures tell us too that Esau is going to be destroyed by the things that Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shai has allowed him to create. Roughly paraphrasing, I make of the smith that bloweth the coal. So, it's going to be a lot of nuclear warheads made only for it to destroy their own, and they don't even realize it. Job 36 and 15. And I'm reading in the KJV. He delivereth the poor in his affliction and openeth their ears in oppression. And I read it in the NLT. But by means of their suffering, he rescues those who suffer, for he gets their attention through adversity. So what words don't teach you, adversity will. I got that from Elder Apostle Kamal. And we realize, and we should know, that our people, who are the poor, who are the ones who are being afflicted, it's our people. It's not everybody. It's our people. Everybody capitalizes off of us and they afflict us. That's what's going on. Isaiah. Get Isaiah. Then we jump into the New Testament. Oh, we're ready, y'all. Lucky. Isaiah 14:32. And it reads, What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation that Yahweh hath founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it? I'll read it in the NLT. What should we tell the Philistine messengers? Tell them that Yahweh has built Jerusalem, and its walls will give refuge to his oppressed people. And that's what I heard somebody say. That's what prison walls are for. They built prison walls high like that to keep you, to protect you from the craziest people in the world. Matthew 5:3. I was here earlier. This is Yahweh Shah speaking, so listen up and listen good. Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So the poor, the meek, is going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. I read it in the NLT. God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. That's right, man, because I know I need Yahweh Shai, man. I need Yahweh Shai, and I'm ready to get out of here. Despite everything I got going on in the world, I don't give a damn about all that. I can go. I can go. I'll take it. Luke 4:18. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me. Who's the poor again? The poor are you Israelites, you Native Americans, you Negroes, and you Spanish. You are the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted. Who's the brokenhearted? You Israelites, man. To preach deliverance to the captives. I don't need to tell you who the captives are. And recovering of sight to the blind. And that's only going to be for the elect in this time around. To set at liberty them that are bruised. That's all of us, but is more so the elect, because the more they know, the more they lament, because they know the truth. Last scripture, classic, Revelations 2:9, and it reads, Yahweh Shai speaking, so listen up and listen good. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Now, synagogue is house, and we understand they are the house of the deceiver, the slanderer, the devil. You know what I mean? So just I wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit about just who the poor is, you know. So Abba Rock is how you edified with that, man. I'm gonna say Kohalo Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rekahak Pradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors again to the men of great millstone and shalom to the speckled bird. And with that, I'm gonna say, and last but not least, shalom to the elect. Shalom.